34 House of Rep members, right? Give me a sec.
Òṣìṣẹ́ àwọn ojú irin ní òun fún onímọ́tò yẹn, òun sọ fún pé kó farabalẹ̀ kó má ti wọ ojú irin yẹn, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba àwọn tó ń ṣèjọba ojú irin wọ́n ní ó ṣàlàyé fún ọlọ́kọ̀ tó ń wa ọkọ̀ ìjọba yẹn náà, ó ṣàlàyé fún wọn.
Part 2 nìyẹn, but I don't have time to share all of that with you, okay? I know. So you see, those obedients are now saying that they want to elect governors too, so that when Obi goes to court to challenge INEC and all that, they want him to be followed by state governors, Labour Party governors. So it can't be like showdown between obedient and the states they want to elect governors in. In Kaduna, their governorship candidates, Ashake, escaped assassination this evening before this broadcast. In Enugu, where before the election they killed somebody that was to be their senatorial candidates contesting against the former governor there, Chimaroke Nnamani. There. Whereas again, like in Lagos, they have declared tribal propaganda and war, which is not really working. So to say, it's actually working against them, okay? They've unleashed that on their candidates in Lagos. In other places where they could hold them, they have offered them enough that some of their candidates are already stepping down for APC. This whole coordinated thing is like they now believe them when they say they will do something. And somehow a lot of those who want to stop them are actually making a lot of mistakes too, exposing their vulnerability and frustration or desperation. For example, when Uncle Jide began the lick ice cream for shopping mall, when did that start?
Let's go, no. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're welcome,
long time, man. I ain't expecting a billionaire. There's small boy there now. There's small boy. You go there, go change again.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, sir. Yes,
sir.
Your size 42. Where's Fino?
Your size 42.
Yeah, I know, though.
You have size 32. You have 32 trousers.
Like, they are now going out like, hey, father, you were like this small when I last saw you and the rest of that, you know what I mean? The fear of obedience. Now with this back and forth of a thing that INEC is doing with Obi, some of them are now saying that they are just waiting. Make they just do the governorship election and all of these things, Make them rig them and the rest so that they go come face this Supreme Court. They have already started telling themselves that blessing our street go settle this, you know. Like I told you the last time, that it might look like, okay, the day of explosion was averted. It wasn't. It was postponed. Now, the Nigeria establishment as well are now getting ready too. That shele stupid, shele crazy. If you go to the street, it will shoot you and all of that stuff. It can't be like, say, hey, okay, now our principal with the respect. Oh, we can say we could disrespect our principal soon. Just give us time. We they watch, okay, you won't kill us, you rig us, they do, you know what I mean? Like, except if you're not following them, okay? I am following them. So it's like everybody is counting days. Yeah, mo will see how it go be. Mo will see. Mo kuna they play. Because the intention is to make sure, according to those in the know, INEC will play the hide and seek enough, denying them access to the sensitive materials that could help them in their case. it will get so bad. But because they are Gen Z, they know they get patience. They don't get suru. Trust me, they don't have one. Okay? And listen, don't even think about it. I will teach them a lesson, Baba. You won't. You have no idea. Okay? But anyway, they are now saying that they just want their principal to tell them. Who is their principal? Obi. And that one is saying that my people, my fellow Nigerians, will do everything legally and all of that. Don't go to courts. Don't go and record courts. Don't disobey courts. Benny Obi, stop preaching to us. I am not going to court. My business day courts now. Now, dear, my business day. People are saying that now they will be resuming in that court. Now, I am only saying all of this to tell you that, as they say in Yoruba, he would steal the chicken of the poor as a stolen, what do you call it? He has stolen a talkative, you know. Let me find the right word. Anyway, don't steal from the poor, okay? Or else you will live the rest of your life answering questions from strange people asking you, Eza, why did you, Eza, are you Mayegun? Yes, I'm Mayegun. So why did you steal that chicken from that poor woman? Which poor woman? That poor woman where you stole a chicken. I didn't steal any chicken from any poor woman. Of course you did now. You've forgotten. How many people you did steal their chicken? Poor people you don't steal from. So I didn't steal from. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't steal from. I didn't know that's what you mean. That's exactly what the obedience seems to be like. You will explain for the rest of your life how you won election or how you rigged it. Everywhere you go, the former president of Liberia, Helen Johnson Sirleaf, right, congratulated Kalu when they started with her. Everywhere, left, right, and center. Imagine people saying that this is why Charles Taylor is better than this woman. I've always known this woman to be wish. Do you know this woman? I read it somewhere. They said this woman, they drink children's blood. Baba, Sirleaf delete the tweet. It is just to show you how much, how oppressed, how abused Nigerians have been under APC. They are screaming of, we want to go, we will leave us alone, we want to be free. But the oppressors are saying, Nibo, you're signing their job another 4 years, renewed. And then some people are signing it's like they are signing the new contract with APC, right? They are signing it with their blood. You can't congratulate them. Congratulations for your successful story. Sirleaf would delete the tweets in your last. They can't post our children, everybody where they know. This is our daughter. This one is our son. No, this one is this woman is, you know what I mean? People are angry. You can't bully them. Baba, I'll tell you the truth, If you see any of them that you are responding to on social media, if he says, let me tell you something, I'm trying to explain something to you children and all of that. And one of them can say, okay, yeah, explain. What do you want to explain to us? And you go there and say, you children, you should know that. Now, small, they will tell you, say, if I say this one, if I say this one, if I say they mad, Abby. He's a mad, sir. Another one will come and say, stop using sir for this Olori Bruku Jare. Why are you using sir for him? Meanwhile, you are in your 60s. Don't Lagban Leni. They can't enter you very well. You can't bully them. Because they are the victims and they seem to know that 4 years, 8 years in their lives is actually not a joke. I just don't know if they have what it takes. And anyway, okay. So, the politicians are trying to live up to that expectation, trying to make them feel like, hey, we can be on your side too. But people don't believe them. So that means they have to do a lot to get themselves back, including having to lick ice cream, including having to come. If you want to do naming ceremony, some of them will attend right now. If your birthday is tomorrow, go on to Sanwo-Eku's Twitter. Tomorrow is my birthday. Mr. Jide, he will wish you happy birthday before 12 tonight. So it is between them, the obedience and the establishment. And they are telling everybody, if you like, go and buy all of the Labour Party excos from all over Nigeria. You just waste your money. Because at the end of the day, even the Labour Party won't be, those Labour Party excos won't be able to save you if you don't brace up. Go. So finally, they said I should tell all of you that were mobilized and paid for tomorrow's election before INEC postponed it. They have already mobilized some of these old notes, new notes. They've mobilized all of you enough that so the people that you mobilized, I'm talking about all of you politicians who have prepared for tomorrow. There will be no election tomorrow. It has been postponed to next week, Saturday. The people where you pay for Saturday, this Saturday, let's say make a tell you, say that money don't expire. If you are one of those who have also joined, if you are watching me right now, and your own election was supposed to be tomorrow, House of Assembly, Ozilogo Lapo, you don't go pay people, agent, everybody for tomorrow, Baba, they don't postpone them. They say that money no reach next week. Oh. Some of you, if you really want to still do your rigging, you will have to go and get another money. Courtesy, the people that you paid for even your INEC is battling with something up there. Did you know that? Yeah. The reason why INEC doesn't want to give anybody any beavers is because anybody should take that beavers. They don't feel return them. And there will be no election next week, sir. If it be next year. And INEC don't get paid up front to get their balance, they will reconfigure those beavers, destroy every evidence they can destroy. But for those of you who paid for this weekend, you will have to call your bank for next week. Sorry, it's not meant to be funny. I'm just trying to wrap it up. So, but I'll take calls, okay? Because some of you might want to add one or two things. Then we'll call it tonight. Okay, we'll call it tonight. I'll take 1, 2, or 3 calls, okay? Let's see. What do we have here? I'm glad that somebody got me my tea. So I won't need to sort of get up from here to do that, okay? So give me a sec. Let me just call it a little break.
The FCT is an indigent. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who represents you, it's who works for you that matters. The senator of the FCT is an indigent. He's been there for 20 years. And if they're not adequately represented, it's because of the caliber of people they take there, not the tribe that matters. And a time must come in this country when your tribe does not matter. Is your character? What can you bring? Your capacity? That's what should count. And now,
Ireti, she's the senator-elect for FCT Abuja, courtesy of the Obedient Waves. Okay, I've got somebody on the line. Hello there.
Hello, Michael. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, Michael. Once again, another wonderful session. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for all the work you do.
Thanks, man.
So, actually, you said a lot tonight. So, I think what INEC is doing, I really don't understand why they are doing what they are doing with the rules.
Wow.
I mean, it's
you don't understand.
Like you said,
they want to maintain the status quo, but yeah, go on.
They are postponing. Whether they like it or not, this is a new generation of young people. I was reading something on someone's Instagram today, and the person said, Michael, if you're very aware, this is one of the most intelligent generation we've had in Nigeria in over 50 years.
I mean, they don't have an excuse. It's the generation of internet, and depends on what you are looking for. There's so much information they have access to today.
Exactly. Very intellectually gifted. Such that it will be hard to, the only way you can deceive, you can't deceive them. You can't use anything to, it's not like in our days of our parents. A lot of our parents not really educated, such that they didn't know much. So now everything they know it. So what INEC is doing in terms of trying to frustrate the system, LP, like I said, they are postponing this. And we talked about this breed the discussions on, and I'm happy and sad at the same time. Okay, yes, this will further this conversation, because for the first time, a lot of young people will say, might as well go our separate ways, which is what we've been talking about. Because again, the trial, yesterday, West,
right?
And I think of the West where we are, right? The part of the world where we are. I take the tube here. My God, I've never for one day thought about there will be an accident. It's just subconsciously, I don't even think there will be an accident. And even if there is, it's designed for emergency, will be so swift. And we said this is a Lagos that the APC has told us they built Center of Excellence, quote and unquote, for 24 years.
So nice.
And look at what they did yesterday. I was telling someone, I said, it doesn't get worse for someone after yesterday. It just showed you how complacent the system is, degraded, and everything, how it has really, really, really gone down. And then you say you want to
should wait till they are victims before they can actually. I mean, it won't kill you, even if you support them. It won't kill you to say the truth and say, "Well, man, this is rotten, man. This shouldn't be happening."
With the healthcare in Nigeria,
go on.
And with the healthcare in Nigeria, I always say, Nigeria is a country where your money cannot save you.
It can't.
When it comes to healthcare. It can't, even if you're a billionaire, it cannot save you. I used to know someone that was affiliated with one of the regimes of Nigeria. When that person stepped down, the person relocated. And I said to him, why? He said, I don't have access to private jet again. So you can't even. These are the people that were at the top echelon, had money. And the first thing he said is that I don't have access to private jet too. So if anything happens to me, I'm on my own in that country. But so look at yesterday, and somebody will, on next week Saturday, still vote for you based on what? Religion, tribe, ethnicity, bigotry.
I'm telling you. And these are the same people. These are the same people who see odd of our people poor or able to afford Medicare, right? Loitering around the major general hospitals in that same Lagos and begging. Okay.
And I'm not trying to be.
Go on.
I'm not trying to. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. The man on the video you showed, Michael, should that man be an ER specialist in that kind of situation, where you have a large chunk of 18 to 35-year-olds who should be in ER in Nigeria handling those cases? You could see the man was totally lost. You could see he could not understand. He could, I was
talking about triage, right? They say, triage was. I said, how could you take some people to about 9 kilometers or 10 kilometers away from the accident scene to go and build a triage there? A triage is a place where they sort injured people to see which one is severe, which one is major. You know what I mean?
Failed, a very failed system. And because you are biased, you are trying to be APC good. You're not seeing the reality that we don't think these people are not helping us. Lagos, as big as it is, my God, it showed yesterday. I couldn't see one ambulance. If it was the West you're living in, that whole entire area would have
nearby private hospitals as well.
Down, you see ambulance, you see police, you see fire service, you see everybody rushing to make sure that at least they can rescue people first at the scene, even before they even take them to the hospital.
Exactly.
But yes, first aid. A lot of people might not have died. The 6 people that died, the 6 people that injured themselves, it might not have been so the casualty might not be so high if there was proper first aid at the scene first, before we even move them to whatever hospitals in Lagos. And sometimes even in their abroad where we live, it may not be one hospital. You may need to move them to several hospitals. But what they take very important is first aid first. How many people can we save? How many lives can we save first before we start thinking of which hospital to move them to? How many beds are available? Whatever. You know,
See,
I mean,
yes, sister.
again, like I said,
Yeah, go on.
I'm very happy.
Thank
The
you.
referendum conversation will begin. Thank you, right, my
And you
thank
have a good one. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a good one. Okay, you know, sometimes people we devalue ourselves. Okay, people will be like, "Hey, boy, this is Lagos. This is Nigeria now. You cannot. This is not abroad." Who says you don't deserve same thing there? Who told you that it's actually a rocket science? Fine, they may not have all the specialists on hand during emergency. We know why. A lot of people have left Nigeria to go and become a medical practitioners and all that abroad, right? They may not have everybody on hand, right? But things can still be done better than what you are witnessing in Nigeria that way. And I hope you won't become a victim before you understand that too. Hello there.
Hello, my brother Mayigun.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. This is the African Wahala.
Hey, the prince. I should be calling you the prince, but you prefer the African Wahala, so we'll stick to that. It's been a while.
Hey, Baba, I'm good, man. I just missed calling in, you know, to say hi to you.
Thanks, man.
To say hi to my people. You know, man, I'm tired of beating a dead horse, talking about this Nigerian, oh, they are incompetent, oh, they are killers, oh, they are devil worshippers. We understand. These guys, they will not do the right thing. I don't expect them to ever do the right thing. But, you know, with that accident that happened with the trail, with the rain,
the train and the bus, yeah.
I was thinking about the blue line rail that was recently installed.
Oh, did you think that
blue
it was
line
that?
rail,
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't that. But when that situation was installed, you know, I shared my opinion with, you know, people around. Man, these guys, man, they are just going to be killing Lagosians with this blue line rail because we have no infrastructure. We have no, even a simple stop arm that would control vehicles from running into rail tracks while the trains are active. We don't have all that stuff. Now we had this accident that happened yesterday. So I'm wishing that this irresponsible, useless government can at least learn from that situation that happened yesterday.
See, Africa Wahala. Do you remember Oju Elegba? Where containers keeps falling. Do you know that on that bridge, the bridge was wrongly constructed, okay? However, putting ordinary barrier on it and telling all those trailers not to pass through that route anymore. Where they won't want to pass the route anymore because they will just have to drop whatever they are carrying at the tail of the bridge. Abi, just simple something to put on that and save lives. Baba, till tomorrow. They are still praying that they will do that.
So it's safe to assume that the blue line rail is an accident waiting to happen, or multiple accidents waiting to happen. And it's just sad, you know. The obedient message to you guys, I'm not an obedient. I think Obi is a thief, but I salute you guys. Respect to you. I am an advocate for the obedient because at the end of the day, we are all oppressed people.
No, we know.
And you guys are doing
to those who know their genesis, everyone who knows the beginning of that thing before they became obedient, okay, you understand that there is so much genuinity behind their anger and rage, and they've coordinated it so far. It's just that they have been caught in the trap of the establishment's game. Whether they will beat them in their game is what we are trying to find out now. So far, so good, though. They've proved some points, that yes, they could do what they want to do. If the establishment should look away for a minute, see what happened, right? So, yeah.
Well, you know, okay, sorry, don't let me take too much time because I'm thinking about it like the establishment already has a booby trap set for you in the Supreme Court or whatever. The judiciary system is fake. Now, if you go to that fake judiciary system, your chances of getting justice is extremely limited.
Yes.
But at the same time, you guys are putting so much pressure on them. You're calling that INEC guy a thief, a murderer every day.
So his face everywhere, yes.
This guy has high blood pressure. If you go and check that guy's his BP right now, man, is 150.
Show you guys. So
we'll see.
They are. It's like they know. You know something. It's like they knew they will steal from them, but maybe they just didn't know. Even they themselves will perform so good that both APC and PDP will steal from them, right? So you know what I mean. Like in that regard, somehow they still kind of let's reserve it. I would say let's reserve it. But trust me, their reaction is justified in the sense that they have proved so much points that if they were not rigged, they would have done more better, right? Now, the establishment that set the games and the rules, okay, I've now found out that they are more than just four in a room, okay? So now, except anybody who just is bragging for some, you know what I mean? About now, think I'm now, reason I'm now. Tinubu win, no celebration anywhere. So Shellerini, it happened before. You don't see that before.
Oh, that be obituary. Like saying obituary.
Somebody win, no. Another president we won't come in, no. Okay, fine. No, but not everybody will vote for one person. Sure, you get fine, right? But what are the 8 million who voted for Tinubu? Don't they celebrate? Why is everyone so dry?
They all those imaginary children now. Even all those imaginary children.
But are you sure the number is real? What are the 8 million? 8.6 million. What are they? It's so dry. It's so quiet. Why?
If I would assume, I think Tinubu probably got like 3.5 million in total, including the
million. We're supposed to see something. We're supposed to see something that you know what I mean. Something that we say, oh, that part on them. They say, you know, everywhere is dry. I've been wondering. I'm trying to do something on that.
Well, we will see. Make I ask you one last question. Did you hear that Tinubu was sick and he was saying something about, INEC is trying to set me up and throw me in prison. I'm too old for these games, blah, blah, blah. I heard that happen today or yesterday.
The way that sounded, African Wahala, it sounded like something somebody cook. And when somebody when somebody just says smoke loud, right? And you can't get inspiration. But now voice of Tinubu in the ear. Cook them out there. Yeah? They say, oh yeah, you say reason up now, and you're like, and they try reason up, but Papa, no reason up, The way it sounded doesn't sound like, it doesn't sound anything. Tinubu is desperate for anything. No regret, no surrender, Neo. Sure you get.
That one.
As it be, they are like turning people. See, the coming days, Africa Wala, the coming days, you're going to be hearing things like, if the Igbos want if they want to be part and have their proper share, they should tell Obi to stop the case, okay, and embrace Tinubu. If not, the Igbos will suffer in Nigeria because Tinubu. Sure, you get. Now, you're going to be seeing that messages soon. You're going to be seeing all of that. Some people, writers, on TV, things like that. Sure, you get. They will be encouraging. They will say they will make this Labour Party about Igbo, Baba. They will make it look like this Labour Igbo. Talk to your brother. What is wrong with him? It's just going to let the Tinubu government to deny Igbos. Then you know that, Baba. Then they cook as we speak. You go see propaganda. So if anybody tells you that Tinubu said INEC set him up, no, they take them serious. Okay, we get talk. By the way, please send me that message on WhatsApp. Okay, that personal number. We have talk.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Thank you so much. Regards to everybody.
Cheers, man. So that's African Wahala over there. However, yes, I have to tell you, they are saying that if Igbos want appointment under Tinubu, they better talk to Obi. That what Obi is doing is going to affect generations of Igbos in Nigeria. They are already pushing that already. In case if you come across them, they are going to amplify them in the coming days. You are going to be wondering like, but I trust the obedience. That's why I don't want to worry myself about anything anymore about them, okay? I trust them. Bring propaganda. They will counter you. By the time they enter you.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello.
Hello, my brother.
How are
General.
you? Yes, ma.
Me from Ijebu. Welcome. Welcome.
Thanks, ma.
Yes, our area. Well done.
Sure,
May God Almighty bless you for me.
Amen.
We see one anyway. I'm blocking one be. I'm monitor young one.
Àwọn látòrí.
Àwọn mẹ́gbàá dání ni o àtòrin ìkọkọrẹ́ everything náà join làwọn fi nà wọ́n pa. Anyway, thank you for thank you for everything you're doing.
Thanks so much, ma'am.
However, do you know?
Yes.
2 accidents happened today again in Nigeria around Ojo Elegba. Do you know that?
I heard one, but I didn't follow it up. Okay, I saw that briefly. Tell me, ma.
Yeah, I didn't really. I was doing something when I saw it. Like I saw a glimpse of it on Linda Ikeji wall.
Right.
On our wall, I was reading it like a truck or a bus fell down from the bridge, and one at Ikeja again today.
Wow.
And however, this Boko Bonu, Bonu, they got attacked as well.
Now 36 fishermen were slaughtered by Boko Haram.
Yeah, 36.
I know that one. 36.
So, yeah, they are out again. They are out again. Start to operating. They are operating right now again. So,
wow.
However, you see this election they want to do, bro. If you get anybody for Nigeria, if they can stay inside, maybe they stay inside, because of my brutal. Because APC want to lose everything. Forget it. Forget.
I mean, excuse me, they are like going like terrorist group right now, threatening people, intimidating people. Yeah. Even in Delta State, Delta State, OVO Magege sent town crier to tell people that if they count your votes and they realize that you didn't vote for PDP, just leave this community. You are gone. You
are gone.
And they are making this announcement in the middle of the night. I have the video about time.
Of course now. It's true. And these Jay-Z's, whatever they are called, obedient. They're not laughing. They are ready to die.
Sure, you get.
Obi just holding. They are ready to die. They're okay. Let's lay our life down. This one, they are just being quiet now.
You know what they said? They said Nigerian system is they are provoking them because they believe that they won't do anything.
Really
no wahala. They are just waiting on this Obi, but very soon they will disobey him. I've seen them. They started wishing.
Look at within UK. Nobody needs to tell us that they are really provoking them. Even me, they provoke. Me that have been to Nigeria almost 23 years. I won't go Nigeria this year. My mom is 81 today. But my plan is to be in Nigeria. See, I've not seen my mom since how many years? 2008.
Wow.
She went to Nigeria. My plan is to go. But the anger the youth got in them. Don't compare. You don't want to know.
I mean,
you don't want to know.
If anyone is saying that they can't do anything, that person is actually lying. Because let's be honest, okay? Tinubu feel leave APC, go join SDP to run for president and do what he did, what Obi did. Let's be honest, Atiku leave PDP and go and join what other party there? PP something to run for president of Nigeria, or any of them could try what Kwakwanso also did. Esma, Kwakwanso also, just like Obi, he also got about 25 or so people, right? Who also sort of retired PDP, APC guys in the northern Nigeria. But what made the big difference is that they won election in Kaduna, they won election in Plateau, they won election in Benue, in Bauchi. They rigged them in some of the places that people never believed that they could have people there. That's what made them difference, okay? People across Nigeria, including Lagos, then defeat them in Lagos. Who did that? Who does that?
And Abuja.
Who does that? They defeated them in Abuja, Aso Rock, everywhere. Who does that?
Can you imagine? And they didn't believe Obi can change the narrative for them. And
so let's give him his flowers.
The game is gone. Their game is gone. You see, obedience, right? They are not really voting for Peter Obi. They want those leaders out.
They just want them out, yes. That's what happened.
They just want them out. People don't understand that this is not about Obi. This is about we want you out.
And they did all of this without spending a dime, like giving anybody money. Oh, let's not forget that too.
Seriously,
they gave nobody anything.
Seriously, and these people are so funny. Disobedience, they are so funny to the extent that do you know they lobby around the coast area?
Yeah.
Do you know? In case any casala box, they are ready to fight.
I mean,
and the most important,
you don't know how they organize themselves. They will say, obedience, gather here. Obedience. If you're obedient, you gather here. They'll start gathering.
And the funny thing is that
and that. We want to go. And they will say, we want to go and respond to this propaganda. All of us, let's go there. Once they come to you, now you go run. Now you go say, wait, I do. Wait, you know what I mean? That's how they operate. They say, obedient, gather here. Obedient to gather. They will say, obedient, gather here. Obedient, gather here.
Most of them.
Oh, yeah. Then chase the
General, do you know most of these people? They are intellectual. They are well read.
Sure, you get.
That is the thing I like about them. They are well read. All these obedience. Because when they talk, the way they carry themselves, the way they communicate. Even me, as I'm talking to you now, sir, I even made cup. LOP, 3 cups today.
Yeah.
I asked the printer to do if I want to give to some people in church. Like, Mama, baby, this one, you are not more a baby. Why are you joining? I said, if Nigeria is settled, we
all have peace of mind. Exactly, too.
We have peace of mind.
And within peace, a peaceful place, that's where you can actually, plan either progress or anything. If you don't have any of that, they are just mirage dreams.
Yes, now, can you imagine? See how many billions they want to use for this stupid sensor. And they are putting people outside to sleep. People are sleeping outside. You can't use that money to build accidents and emergency.
Expand them
and the Nigerian government should give each family 1 million to hold body. My brother, we still have money. We are in UK here. Sometimes because my children have to stay at home. For my children, I'm doing part-time. I know how much the government is adding to my money
to support
so that I will be at the level of minimum wages, which is okay for me. And I have my side business that is bringing me money. So why can't Nigeria do that? Why can't they not do that? Nigeria is rich. If you give each family, how many millions are we? We are not billions. We are almost like 225 or 230 million. So if you can give one family 1 million, 1 million, take down a whole body, then we will sort out the problem. I'm telling you, we will go far. We will go far. But
so
can you imagine? I saw a sack of money showing 50 billion rotten money. Come on now, wait.
At least nursing.
Thank you, ma. Great Britain tell them why I'm a shori rainbow. Take care, Baba.
And you too, ma. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by. So that's Iyabiji. If I am planning to take just one more call, and then we can hang on. Why is my call declining? What's going on? Hang on. I don't know why okay, I got this. I'm planning to just take one more and then we'll call it tonight. Okay. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, hello, ma. How are you?
General Mayogu, calling from Germany. I'm Becky.
Oh, how are you? I mean, did I get the name right? Becky. Did you say Becky?
I said Becky, yeah.
Sorry, Betty. I want to get it right. Sorry.
Becky.
I got it right. Becky. How you doing, Lady Becky? How are you?
I'm doing great.
Thanks for calling.
I just want to first of all say thank you for your enlightenment.
Thank you so much
for
the support.
Job.
Thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, I started following you. I saw your YouTube channel during this election period, so I follow you.
Oh, you're one of my newcomers. During this election, I got about 3,000 new subscribers, and I think this place would have been looking strange to some of you. Like, why is he talking like that? Why is he talking? You know what I mean? Like some people who don't like being, they don't like being too kind of harsh. So how has it been? I mean, how has it been for you for the past few weeks?
Great.
It's been great.
It's amazing. Yeah, you are amazing.
Thank you.
You enlighten a lot of people. Yeah, I really appreciate you. I've even sent your link to my people in Nigeria to start following you, so that they will learn. They have a lot to learn from you.
Thank you.
You are more than those professors that go there, that they go to all the years of their professoring is only to read. That's what they go to.
Then, for here, I graduated, my dear sister, right? We learn a lot from ourselves, and doing this for about 10 years. Even if I did college or day university anywhere, I suppose don't become professor too. So thank you. Like,
yeah, you're welcome.
It seems that I've got it in me. So thank you.
It's me that will say thank you in millions of times.
Thanks.
So I just some little advice, my contribution to all this. Like, I want to encourage the obedient to continue to be obedient. Even the Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. We all know that.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. I like that.
It's better than sacrifice. At Tinubu, the way you call him.
Mm-hmm.
Tinubu is a lot of sacrifice for Nigeria. If they allowed that to stand, it's a sacrifice.
And see the mood now, my sister. See the mood of the country. I've been around for a while. Yeah, I have witnessed a military takeover. I have witnessed the interim government. I have witnessed elections, even rigged elections. Obasanjo time, Yaradua time. People still celebrated. What happened to this Tinubu one? What's going on?
Yeah, because what happened is the other one they have been rigging was not shown to people because people were like
people didn't understand.
Like my mama, like she have electoral card.
Yeah, that's their PVC.
Register for long. Mm-hmm. The paper or the old one that you have been registered for years. She have never voted once. But this year, he went to vote because of this movement, because of Obi. She went to vote for Obi. So what people don't really understand that Obi is not. People are not. As our sister said, as you have been saying, people are not voting for Obi. Obi is not the issue here.
No,
it's Nigerians. They are voting for themselves. They are voting for their freedom. They are voting for their hope. Like me, I'm obedient.
Right.
I'm 100% obedient.
Brilliant. I like your profile picture as well with GRV. So you are also obediently GRV'd, are you?
Yes, I'm 100% obedient for life.
Beautiful.
And I will continue to be obedient. So what I want to like a little advice for my people in Nigeria. If here in Europe, yesterday was Women's Day.
The World
International
Women's
Day.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any idea? Even people that are living here, they don't even have any idea how many women died for that to happen. What we are enjoying today. I was at home throughout yesterday, and I was paid for it.
Wow. I
didn't go to work. I was paid for it. I'm enjoying the blood of other women that we sacrificed. In Italy, thousands of women was born that day. When I was in Italy, I asked questions when they were celebrating it. I asked questions. Because I like to ask questions. What really happened on the 8th of March? There was a couple people that were protesting for women's rights. You know that women cannot even be a medical doctor. They said women are supposed to be an housewife.
I know.
So they don't have their freedom. I know you know. I'm just saying it for my
part. I'm just following you too. People what's an history?
So they have to fight. They have to fight. There are some true life story I watched. A woman that was dressing for years. You know, before you become a medical doctor, you have to study for years. She was dressing like a man for years to become a medical doctor.
Before they could accept her again.
Yeah, they didn't even accept her.
So she had to appear as a man, even though she's a woman.
As a man.
So she had to
yes,
I remember that story. Wow.
She was tying her breast, like going to school, university for years, dressing like a man to become a medical doctor. So when the thing was too much for them, the women have to fight. They said a particular company in Italy. So when they were doing this revolution, they called them that they wanted to listen to them. Women were doing pasta, like all those noodles in the company. So it's women that did all those, that fabricated. There were a lot of women working there. For excuse, like what our Nigeria, even Tinubu can even do that. Excuse to listen to them. They call them to that company, like to negotiate with them. They locked them there and burned them alive. A lot of women died on the 8th of March in Italy, that very day. We are celebrating it today, but
and everybody is enjoying that freedom today. But you remember that Abba women riot of 1929 as well, when the women rose up because they felt like, I mean, why would they be paying taxes at the time? And they fought. It's just, Nigeria is just not a real place, unfortunately. See, Lady Becky, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I appreciate
the last year I want to say, to make them know, even in that court,
please,
if they didn't speak well, me, I'm obedient. If it will take I'm ready. If it will take my blood for Nigeria to become a better place tomorrow, me, I'm ready to travel. I don't have anything to lose. I'm ready to travel back from Germany to Nigeria.
There are so many people who
we are all over the world. We are everywhere. Obedience, we are everywhere. We are 100% obedient. If the court doesn't talk well, everybody, even a baby inside the stomach, inside the womb, even a newborn, a baby that has not even born, that is inside the womb, you see the way they rig the election. Everybody is seeing it. It's already there. We are just waiting for them to do the right thing. If the court doesn't, if they don't do the right thing before the swearing in or any other thing, they go on and swear Tinubu in. Me, I'm ready. Me, I have prepared my things. My children, they are well made. My daughter is she's studying a medical doctor for the next maybe 3-4 years. It will be true. My son is into business. So, me, I'm ready to go there. I'm ready to go there. If my children, they are here, they are citizens of Italy. We live in Germany. Me, I'm ready to go there to stand with my people. If they want to kill me, let them kill me. I don't care. Because the yesterday that I enjoyed, not only on the 8th, there are many constitutions of Europe, of Western world that we are enjoying today. A lot of people fight for it.
A lot of people fought for them, I know.
They fight for it and they win.
I know.
They win. There was no technology. Now we have technology.
There's no point in giving
we have better opportunity. We have better chance to make this work for Nigeria if we really want. And this is the time. Africa is now or never. Nigeria is now or never. We better take it or leave it.
I know.
And we are taking it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
By fire, by force.
And thank you so
welcome.
much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. I know you probably would love to continue talking non-stop, but my time is so up, and so is yours all the time. So I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Maybe next time I'll make sure that we start taking calls early enough so that a lot of people can talk. Meanwhile, this Sunday, I am planning to bring, the head of our team in Yoruba land, where we went on our own outreach program, the Back to School project of the Yoruba Union. So we've managed to cover more than 89% of our expected coverage area. But because of the election, we slowed that down. I'm going to bring that details. I streamed that video of the entire trip of where we have covered so far on Mayegun's Diary Political this afternoon, but I had to take it down because of copyright, sound and content. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to bring that back. And I'm going to bring Princess as well, okay, who is going to come here to tell us a lot about what she's done. I mean, just an update. And then how did we manage 11 million naira to get at least 50,000 exercise books for 10,000 school children, including paying the school fees, buying school uniforms, school sandals, and then upkeep allowances for so many of the children that we met on that trip. And the most, the cherry on the cake of the Yoruba Union's Back to School project is that a lot of you have seen their videos, you've seen all these children, you've seen all of their reactions, a lot of you have moved kind of emotionally, like, oh, wow, I love this, right? Now, in Yoruba Union, our members are beginning to even adopt some of these children, because we didn't just tell them to bring out these children. We wanted to know their story. There are children from our schools in Yoruba land, children that are facing what they shouldn't be facing. But thanks to the teaching staffs of those schools that we met, who were able to share with us the story of each child. And with their story, we are able to develop profile for them, which then makes it easier for any one of us, anybody. By the time we finish or finalize all this sorting, right, you can easily just adopt a child. I'm not saying you should take them in. No, you don't have to. Adopting a child in Yoruba land means that you can take it upon yourself to support them on their education, making sure that they have everything they need to remain in school or through their schooling age. We already have people who have signed up for that. All of this report will be shared with all of you, all of us, when that team working on it are brought here. Okay, so thank you for all the support and then the prayers and then everything. I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Stay safe. And don't forget, don't leave this broadcast without liking it. Like, share, subscribe, check your notification as well. If you didn't receive any notification when we came on earlier, as you are rounding up now, please check your notification. I'm going to see you some other time. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Mayegun dayari politico. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Mayebi number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń gba rìbá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn
ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀lọ́mọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.